Okay, I'm here with Marty Lamb at the Bridget Gabriel event. And Marty, before we get to what I really want to talk to you about, what did you think of Bridget tonight?
Well, I've seen her before, and she's just an amazing speaker. And the information she puts forth is it's just something that everybody has to listen to and take to heart what she's talking about. Unfortunately, even with the mob scene here tonight, there's so many people that aren't listening, and we need to get the message out of what she's speaking about.
Speaking of getting the message out, you wrote a post for one of the patches about a week ago that really struck me. The right-wing granny picked it up, and then I picked it up, and then it got a little bit of attention, and it's about the gas tax in Massachusetts and a change that nobody is noticing.
Well,
can you tell us about that a little bit?
Well, I'm sure everybody that listens to you has heard the expression, to infinity and beyond. And I'm not talking about Woody and Toy Story. I'm talking about the chant that comes from the legislature at the State House on Beacon Hill. That is the new mantra of Beacon Hill, tax to infinity and beyond. In the three different budget plans, the Senate, the House, and the governor's plan, they all have a similar tax plan that will raise the gas tax initially in 2014 by 3 cents a gallon. But the kicker is that gas tax is tied to inflation, to the consumer price index. So every year, without ever voting again for the rest of eternity, that tax will go up annually based on the cost of the consumer price index. Now, I have to ask you, what's in the consumer price index?
Everything except for food and
gas.
Yep.
Every time products that go to market by trucks that run on gas, the price goes up. This gas tax will go up annually without a vote to infinity and beyond.
And that's a tax on every single product and service in Massachusetts. Everybody who drives someplace, everybody, like I did a commentary called pallets, where if something's delivered on a pallet, that gas tax is there. UPS, gas tax. Amazon, gas tax.
For everything that you get and consume, there's gas involved or oil products involved in getting it to market or getting it to you. And what we're doing now, and we're rolling off a ballot initiative to repeal that to infinity and beyond gas tax. We'll be getting lawyers together over the summer, getting the paperwork together, and we'll be doing the ballot petition, the signature drive, starting in the fall.
Well, Marty, we're going to want to keep track on that, and I'd like to have you on the show to talk about it at your earliest convenience.
As soon as we get all the information ready to roll as far as the ballot initiative, I desperately do want to be on your show and get people rallied behind it. We're going to need close to 100,000 raw signatures throughout the state to get this on the ballot.
Now, one other thing about this, what's really insidious to me about this tax is that once it's passed, the legislature will be able to have 50 Democrats vote against it in the House, and it still can't be repealed because you're going to need, you're going to need a majority in the Senate, and you only have 4 Republicans.
Exactly.
You're going to need a majority in the House, and you only have 32 Republicans. So in theory, the leadership and the Democrats could have 36 Democrats in the Senate and another 48 in the House vote for repeal without it happening. And then they'll run on the fact that we're fiscally responsible after voting for the budget.
They can pretend that they care, knowing that they don't ever need to vote again, and the gas tax will go up annually on its own.
I tell you, Rick Perry should be sending thank you cards to the Massachusetts legislature. I tell you that right now.
Absolutely.
Well, Marty, where can people find out more about the things you're doing these days?
Well, right now I will get you more information. My personal Facebook page, Marty Lamb, I am putting out information, and I'm still using the Elect Marty Lamb Facebook page to get some information out.
And I want to say something about Marty here. People say, it's not worth your time, it's not worth your effort in Massachusetts. Marty Lamb has put in the time and effort in Massachusetts, and you may not realize it, but it's guys like this. If Massachusetts ever turns around, it's going to be because of people like Marty Lamb. So on behalf of my kids, who hopefully will have a state worth staying in, thank you very much, Marty.
And my kids too.